If you find yourself struggling to get around the court and feeling quite sluggish with your movement, you always find that you're just one little step behind of where you need to be, and yet other people on court, they just seem to glide and just move so effortlessly. So in this video, I'm going to share with you one little secret that we're just going to transform your footwork and help you to be so much faster on court. So if you're watching this, you're on the couch, you're sitting down or anything like that, I want you to set up. I want you to do this with me. Before I reveal this secret tips, you have to do this with me so you can feel it for yourself. So you're standing up, nice and tall, your feet slightly wider than your shoulder width, and I want you to now just simply squat down like this. From here, I want you to jump. Okay? Now, if you're doing this with me, comment below. Comment, what should you comment? Comment Badminton for Kids in the comment so I know that you're actually doing this with me. Okay, now I want you to try again, but this time I want you to pay attention to your legs and just trying to tell me which part of your leg are you activating, which part of the legs that feel hard, okay? So once again, just stand normally like this and just drop your butt and squat. Which part of your leg is hard? Feel around and even feel your butt as well, because your butt, your gluteus maximus, is a really important muscle in your badminton footwork as well. So go down, you should feel your quad, especially down here, are nice and hard. And when you jump, I want you to start thinking about your quad. And you should feel your quad is a muscle that pushes you up. The quad are massive, massive muscle. These are the muscles to help you to lift heavy objects. Like people go to the gym, when they do like squats, oh, or when you pick heavy things up, like my children. That's what you use your quad for. Pick heavy muscle to do the heavy lifting. Now, I want you to do the same thing. Just stand with your feet apart like this. Now, here's a very important part. I want you to lift your heel off the ground, even just a little bit. So I want you to feel now, just by lifting the heel, what part of your legs are you activating now? So feel around, and you certainly feel it's your calf that's starting to tense up. You should find now that the calf is a lot harder and the quad is just a little bit softer. And when you jump, you should now feel most of the energy come from the calves and not from the quad. And that's one thing a lot of people don't realize, is that for you to be explosive in badminton, you actually want to use your calf muscle a lot more. I want you to visualize your calf muscle more like spring, right? These are the springs that help you to bounce you off. So they are very explosive, but also they have very short time activation. You can activate those calf muscle much, much quicker than your quad. You can imagine the calf muscle are much smaller. So when you go to the gym, you do have like machine for you to do calf raise and those that allow you to do squat. You tend to able to squat more than when you do your calf raise. So it's the same principle apply in badminton. And in badminton, you want to use your calves to do the explosive movement. And it is a combination use of being on the balls of your feet, as well as when to use the heel of your feet to be able to move around explosively, but with stability. For example, when I lunge, let's say to the backhand corner, I will push off on the ball of my feet, but when I start to lunge, I will lunge using the heel of my feet first. And it's the landing of the heel of my feet that will provide me with the stability I need to be able to control my shot. If I was to lunge with the ball of my feet first, that's just going to really hurt my patella and it's going to lead to long-term injury. And it is this variation of use between the ball of your feet to the heel of your feet that allow you to move quickly around the badminton court. But you find the majority of the footwork movement on the badminton court are actually done on the ball of your feet, where the heels are slightly lift off the ground. So if you watch someone like Alex Lanier, you really notice just how much they lift the heel off the ground watch someone like Ansa Young, especially when she shuffle backwards, is always on the ball of her feet. So next time when you're on court and you're playing either single or double, start to take notice of what are you doing with your feet. How much time are you just spending with the heel of your feet grounded on the floor, grounded to the floor, and how much time you actually lift those heels off the floor so you can spend more time on the ball of your feet and really start activating those calves. And you'll find that when you spend more time on the ball of your feet, you're going to be much more explosive with your movement. And this is in double as well as in singles. So as you can imagine, in double, you always have to get ready for the shot. And this little split, this little bounce, they are done on the ball of your feet. And this is where doing badminton footwork is such an important part of your badminton training. Even if you're a social player or lower level player, if you want to get better, just putting 5 to 10 minutes each time you play to do a bit of badminton footwork, you will improve so much because you're going to learn the pattern of the footwork required for each different type of scenario. But more importantly, it's just learning how to use your feet and your body in order to move faster. Or should I say, the more regularly you can train, the more you can build up the muscle memory and the instinct of just doing those tiny little right things that can help you to be so much faster. So yeah, next time when you watch someone play in real life, or when you watch someone, or when you watch a world tour, just notice a player that just look really light, really feathery on court, where they just seem to glide around a lot, or the players that look really relaxed on court. Just notice how explosive they are off their base and how they use the ball of their feet to be explosive with their movement. So I hope this video will blow your mind of how important your heel is, as when to lift them off and when to plant them, when to use your calves and be on the ball of your feet, and how much more explosive you can be just simply by lifting your heel off the ground. If there's any Eureka moments in this video, please comment down below. It'd be amazing to know how this video can help you. And if you know anyone else who could benefit from this video, please tag them in and share them, and let's build this community together. Thank you so much for watching. There's a lot more content on this channel to help you with your badminton journey, so please check them out. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, and let's get better together.